Hello everybody, my name is DarkTheKittyFox. What am I? Well, I am an elaborate striper kitty fox, or aka an elaborate kitty fox. Now I'm sure you guys have seen me before in different social media stuff. I've been in so many videos and so many things on the internet. I'm very, very popular for that. You guys should know me as like the news furry. Yes, I've been on national television a few times. I'm also a Fursuit artist. I do a lot of commissions for people. I've also done, drifting. I'm in drift videos. I've also been to a couple Comic Cons, Fur Cons. You get to it. But what I'm very known for is my Forza Horizon 4 artwork. Love Forza artwork. Love to do artwork. That's what I'm known for. But yeah, I've been known for a lot of stuff. I've been in a lot of things. So it's pretty awesome. So what made me become a furry? I became a furry during 2001, I believe. Long time ago. It was when I feel like when the fandom was kind of new, actually, in my opinion. But I was kind of trying something different. I wanted to be, a character, that's different from everybody else. I mean, all you see is like, the angel dragons, foxes, wolves, etc. But I wanted to be something unique, like kind of a kitty fox, the original. Tried it out, but what really got me was technically how big the community was, and I wanted to try it for myself and see how it goes. But what made me become actual furry is the artwork. I wanted to be an artist myself and do commission people and get paid for it. So, and I wanted to be also a furry YouTuber. That's really one of the things. And what got me going was I've never seen any furry artwork video. RC videos in the YouTube before. So I started doing RC videos on YouTube. And it got me a lot of subscribers because I'm the only person who does it on YouTube. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool doing RC videos in a fursuit. It's really awesome. Just trying things out, see what's new. But that's really it. Why I became a furry. Just trying it out and see how it goes, and get myself a fursuit. Because who doesn't want this cute little kitty fox?
Hi guys, my name is Max the Labrador. How I got into the furry fandom. I got into the furry fandom back in 2019. Before that, I had no idea what furries were about. Until 2019 came in, I went to a convention, and I saw, oh, these people are in cool costumes. And I asked them, why are you guys? And they said, oh, you're furries. That's kind of cool. So I got to know a bit more, asked a few more questions, and I eventually got into the fandom. And that's how I met my maker, and she made my fursuit.
Hello, I'm Waffle, and I am a Trigon, a tiger and dragon hybrid. Some things I like to do of being a furry is I love to go dress up as my fursuit, as Waffle, and I also started drawing because of it. I started drawing characters as furries into Among Us, from the game Among Us. And I'm not that much of an artist, but it's a little hobby I like to do now. and I like to just hang around my house, dressing up as my fursona and everything.
Okay, what is the name of your character and what type of animal are you?
So my name is Makoto, and I am a bear-wolf hybrid.
What made you become a furry?
So apparently I was a furry ever since I was like 5, because my mom told me all I did was draw animal people, and it wasn't until I became like a teenager that I learned that what I was doing was called being a furry. So I looked into it more and was like, oh, okay, I can relate to this.
I am DDR Danny, and I'm a Canadian lynx.
Cool. Thanks for being here.
Uh-huh.
All right, so question 1. What made you become a furry?
I would say my partner. He got me into the fandom. Like, I knew of what furry was, but I just didn't really, got into the, knew exactly what it was. I knew those people that would dress in these really cool anamorphic costumes and go around in places, but he was the one that made me, really understand and what the fandom, give me more information of what the fandom is.
Cool. And so how long ago did you get your fursuit?
It was I got commissioned back in March of 2020, and I finally retrieved it, got the suit physically mailed here from Furby Studios back in October of 2020. So I myself haven't able to go out in cons due to COVID, but this upcoming summer with Denver 2021 coming here, it'll be my debut.
Cool. And why a lynx?
I have a cat-like personality, and I'm a little bit more wilder than a house cat, and I think they look cool, and I like the color gray, and Canadian lynxes are mainly gray. I might just throw a little bit of blue in.
Hi, I'm Sakura Kage. I based my character off of Crayola Crayon, and she's a panther. I had a lot of friends in the furry fandom, and when I saw them have these really awesome characters, I really wanted to create my own. And then I noticed that they also had fursuits, and I was like, wow, this is actually really awesome. And the time that I was able to get my own fursuit, I was over the moon. So being a furry just was a part of me from then on.
G'day guys, how's everyone doing? My name is Tungora, and I am a Sergal. For those who don't know what a Sergal is a fictional creature loosely based on sharks of all different kinds. Alright, so we're starting off with a really easy question, for me at least. What made me become a furry? What got me into the furry fandom? For me, it was quite simply just the costumes, the fursuits, as us furries call them. I fell in love with these suits. These costumes have so much work and effort put into them. It's insane how some of them turn out. Some of them are incredibly realistic, others are very cartoony, and I love the way that they look, and they're really fun to wear. That's really the main reason why I became a furry, was because of the fursuits, and I just thought they looked really cool, and I wanted in on that.
Hello everybody, my name is Majira Roseberry, and I am a wolf mixed with a fox, and this is my fursona head right now. Question 1 is, what made me become a furry? I've been watching a lot of TikTokers, YouTubers, all that, and I really love the fandom.
How's it going, guys? My name is Eston, and I am a very stunning, if I do say so myself, Siberian Husky. And, let's just get this interview started. Alright, so, what made you become a furry? This is question 1. So, number 1, the costumes, obviously, like, look at how cool they are. They're so cool. Oh my god. The people in this fandom are just super amazing. You know, it's really, really easy to make friends, at least I found. People are very accepting, especially of the LGBTQ plus community. You know, being gay, it is easier now to find acceptance because a lot of people are accepting of it. But in this community, you feel safe. Nobody's gonna judge you. You know, you're all good. So, common interests also, just being a furry is more of a common interest and a hobby. Which is why it's nice because you could talk to other people, especially I have like IRL friends that are also furries, and it's really cool to talk about, you know, furry stuff with them because you can't really with your other friends because, you know, they might not understand it or they might think it's kind of weird. But like being weird is super cool. So, and also anthropomorphic animals are just super cool. Like a husky mixed with a human, hella cool.
Hello, I'm Taros. I'm a cute little fox. I want to say hi to you all. So, you want to know how I become a furry? That's actually a very interesting story, I guess. I don't know. I was watching YouTube and I was a very alone guy, I had not too many friends. And gaming, locked myself up inside, and yeah, just a little bored guy, I guess. Then I saw a YouTube video in my suggestions about Fursuit Parade. I think, what's that? So I clicked on it and I see all the costumes walking by and was like, whoa, I want to do that too. Whoa. But at the same time I was very scary because you are going to be in the open and everything, so yeah, I didn't know, so I decided to go to fur meet first. So we get together as friends and yeah, that kind of idea that scares me. To come together, see a lot of people on a meet and call them friends is like So the next thing I did was just that. I just go for it. I go to a meet that was for people that was new to the fandom, so I think, oh, I'm not the only one then, and from there I make friends and yeah, slowly becoming a furry, taking a fursuit, taking a sauna, and yeah. That is actually how I become a furry, and now I'm this big fluff thing.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Duncan Hyena all the way out here from New York, and thank you guys so much for having me on this documentary. Alright, so first off, what made me become a furry? Weird story, the school asked me to be the mascot, and I was like, yo, this is really cool. I get to be someone underneath a mask, and I could completely be a different person and no one knows it's me. Which led me to making good old boy Duncan over here, with many trials and errors of making a suit. By the way, you don't need a suit to be a furry. Just a little extra bonus. How's the fandom impacted my life? Significantly, especially with my growth on my TikTok and everything. I mean, I have met so many people that I never would have talked to in the first place. Like, just links and links to other people. I mean, my community has grown so much, all thanks to you guys. It really does blow my mind. I never would have imagined I would have gotten here.
Well, what made me become a furry is basically I was going to a hospital for many years, and that hospital was named Scottish Rite Hospital, and I met a prosthesis doctor which does leg braces because I have spina bifida, which is a paralyzation of the legs and lower part of the body that I deal with. It's a little complicated, but I've been dealing with it actually since I was a child. The doctor himself was like, there's this kind of convention stuff that you like. You ever heard of a furry? And I said, no. And he goes, well, maybe you should check it out. And I go, well, okay. So I started looking deeper into it and everything, and really, really caught the interest in actually interacting myself with a bunch of furries. And then I went to my first FurCon back in, what was it, 2013, which is Texas Furry Fiesta at the Crown Plaza, whenever Texas Furry Fiesta was actually not that big of a hotel. And I did that for my first time, and I really, really loved it. I had anxiety at the time too, and depression, and I got to meet a lot of really, really great people. It was just a lot of fun, and absolutely loved it. And I would highly recommend for anybody who has, wanting to, basically be a little bit more of themselves. I would highly recommend, definitely checking out the Furry Fandom. It is a great place to start, being who you want to be.
Hello, I'm Noctwolf Shadowclaw, and I am a Timberwolf. What made me become a furry? Well, a while back ago, I used to play lots of MMOs or online games, and in the chat I saw somebody being made fun of because they were a furry, and I was like, what does that mean, a furry? And so, of course, I look it up online, and I learned everything on there, just from the fandom to what anthropomorphic is, and seeing artwork and fursuits and all that stuff, and I was like, wow, that's totally me. I mean, I was always super fascinated on playing games that had furry characters in them, especially like Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter and Spyro, those kinds of games. And also too, most online games I'd always play as, the fuzzy creature, because I always thought that they were cool. And so whenever I saw that, I was like, look at that, I guess I am a furry too. And so then I read more and saw that you can create your own characters and have your own OCs and all that, and whole bunches of different species and stuff like that, and I thought, wow, that's so cool. And so I created Noct. And here we are today.
Hello, my name's Embry, and I am a maned wolf. What made me a furry is the fursuits. I just think they're cute, fuzzy, and adorable, and of course I also like the art that goes along with them.
What made you become a furry?
Well, back in 2017, I was at this thing called the Renaissance Fair, which is this big fair where where the theme is like the Renaissance, and people dress up like as if they're from the Renaissance era, and there are shows and all these different cool things you could do. And when I was there, I saw this big white and black wolf, and like a wolf fursuit, and I saw that and I'm just like, whoa, this is really cool. Now, I had actually created my character Spiky way before I knew what a furry was, but I was like, hey, I want to make a costume, I want to be a part of this fandom, and that furry inspired me, so here we are.
So what made me become a furry? That's actually a really good question. The different kinds of websites, and it just got really interesting. I loved the artwork, and eventually saw the fursuits, and I thought they were really cute and adorable. And then I went to a furry convention about 2 years ago, and ever since then I said, yep, I am totally going to be a furry now.
Greetings and salutations. My name is DarkTheKittyFox, and it is a pleasure to be here and to talk to you today. What made you become a furry? Wow, what a question. That is a very long story, but I will really try and shorten it for you. So this was about nearly 10 years ago now. I was in high school, and I was surfing the internet, just watching videos and doing some things that I enjoyed doing. And one of the things that I stumbled upon was an animation type video talking about furries in a not very good light. So what I did was I researched it and basically found out that everything that was being said in that video that I watched was not true. So that led me to research more and more and more, and I found that the furry fandom was actually a pretty cool place. I found the costumes, I met a bunch of really nice people, I got to know a lot of new friends through the fandom, and it was just through the love and support that I received, and also the creativity and the fun that came from the furry fandom is why I joined it in the first place.
What made me become a furry? I guess you could say it was the concept that I could take the fantasy and the imagination and make a manifestation of it in the form of art, storytelling, and role-playing. That was just one of the many things that I saw that in the fandom that felt comfortable, a way of expressing myself, but not only expressing myself, but my imagination, my love for art, my love for, just taking that inner child and exposing it to a healthy and yet safe environment that other people could look at and go, that's cool, that's awesome, that's cute. So I think that's what made me become a furry.
Hi there, my name is Duff, and I'm here to answer some questions. Number one, what got me interested in becoming a furry? Far and away, I would say it would be the artwork, especially Egyptian mythology. I've always been very fascinated in that, and the fact that their deities have a body of a human and the head of an animal. From crocodiles to birds to cats to a jackal, which is in fact what I am. I'm not an Nubian jackal, but a black-backed jackal, the kind of jackal that actually exists in real life.
Hey guys, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm here to answer some questions for this video. So I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah. What made me become a furry because I'm an animal lover, and because when I was watching the Indiana Pacers game once, and I saw when Boomer was doing all these awesome tricks and all that stuff, and I really liked it a lot, and it made me think, hey, this probably will help my anxiety, and so I figured it'd be nice to become a furry.
Hello, I am Big Dog Wolfie, and I am a Border Collie. So, how I got into the furry fandom actually was I played a game called World of Warcraft, and they introduced Worgans into the game. I kind of really liked the design, the looks. It looked really cool, but I stumbled upon a group that were furries that played the game. Didn't really know what a furry was, to be quite honest with you, back then. But I played with them, played groups, like dungeons and raids, and looting, and it piqued my interest. And I asked them, and they helped me network with other furries on different platforms. And then we played other games as well, like League of Legends and other games like that. Some other websites and whatnot. We did play a lot of games, and it was quite nice. I played a lot of Teemo and Warwick, and yeah, it was fun. Every time I played was a laugh. It was never serious. It was always just friendly, competitive, can be competitive, but mostly friendly at times, and I enjoyed it. So.
Hello everyone, I am Phoebe, and I am a wolf. How I became a boy is that about only last year, my friend who is also a furry. She made this very cool fursuit head, and she sent a photo of it, and I was just so blown away on how cool it looks. And from that day, I just became a furry ever since, and I am loving it.
What's up, guys? My name's Spectre. I'm a furry YouTuber and content creator. But, how did I get here? Why am I a furry? And how did I become one? So why did I become a furry? Well, my love of anthropomorphic animals aside, I really love the community in this fandom. It's filled with a lot of amazing people, everyone helping each other out in some sort of way. It makes it feel a lot more connected, and I really enjoy that. I also really enjoy doing a lot of the things with my other furry friends as well. We always have fun together, and that's what I like about this fandom. Just having fun together.
Hi, my name is JJ Husky, and I am a husky. I become a furry because a popular fur named Kenora Fluffball has inspired me to try everything in new ways. The furry fandom has helped me learn about anthros and how it can help me understand more about the fandom and change my future. As a furry, I like to go bowling, play games, mainly Overwatch, because I want to be a furry gamer someday, public fursuit at malls and cities, TikTok, and someday travel. Sometime I want to get back doing YouTube.
Hey guys, my name's Jacob and I'm a recently graduated high school student from rural Michigan. Most people know me as a cybersecurity student and collegiate cross-country runner who works at a local pizza shop. But there's another side of my life that I generally only share online that I want to talk about with you guys today, and that is the furry fandom. My fursona is a dog. His name's Oreo, and I adopted him from a lesser-known and very talented maker known as Crying Studio. So without further ado, I'm going to suit up and talk about how I became a furry and why the fandom means so much to me. So my entire life I've always been a really big computer geek, and one of my biggest goals was to learn how to program. When I was 11 in early 2014, I started using Scratch, and if you don't know, Scratch is an online community that's full of things like games and animations that are created in this simple language. And a very common theme within these animations is anthropomorphic animals. I just thought these animations were really neat, and there was just something that I liked better about animations that featured animals opposed to humans. Years later, in mid-2016, when I was 13, not long after Zootopia was released, my brother had a friend over who said that Zootopia was a furry movie, and being the curious kid that I was, I googled what a furry was, and instantly my first reaction was, there's actually a word for this. And ever since that day, I've considered myself to be a part of the fandom. Shortly afterward, I started drawing, and I took a lot of my inspiration from an artist on Scratch known as Sharky Pup. But life just got really busy as the years went on, and I kind of dropped it in 2019. And pretty much from that day on, I just observed the fandom from the outside and didn't really contribute any content to it until September of 2020 when I put my bid on this guy. And ever since then, I'm a fursuiter now, and I'm trying to get back into drawing and create my own content again.
Hi, my name's Crux Wusky. The type of animal I am is a Wusky. Actually, right now I'm a fox dragon because I'm using my roommate's character Lux for this video, so I don't have my fursuit yet, but I thought, why not try and be cute. I am a Wusky though. It's a mixed hybrid between a wolf and a husky, so I get the best of both worlds of being a wolf and having a curl.
What made you become a furry?
That's a difficult question. Well, it's not really a difficult question. It's a long question. So I'll try and shorten it up a little bit here. So I was always interested in anthropomorphic animals, just never really knew it per se. So I always loved watching Lion King, always loved watching Balto, Zootopia. I can't even tell you how many times I've watched that. I mean, yes, I'm one of those. But where I grew up, I didn't really know what a furry was, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So once I found out what a furry was, I mean, it all made sense at that point. Like, I jumped into it head first right when I found out.
Well, how has the furry fandom impacted me in some way? Well, I can tell you a few different ways. The furry fandom has impacted me in so many ways. I can top of my head. I got big in the commission artworks. I became very popular on YouTube. I'm very popular on Furry Amigo. There's tons of ways he impacted me. I'm growing really fast as a pop fur. It's what everybody's saying to me. So, it's really, really doing so well. It's doing really well. Really, it has to be the artwork. My fourth year doing the commissions, hard commissions, it was slow for a while until it started booming out of control with all the art commissions. And that's impacted me some way because I'm making a lot of money and doing YouTube videos. And people love it. They love it. They just love the artwork I do on 4004, and they're really loving it. And it's really awesome, actually, and I actually enjoy it. The community's feedback, there's a lot of feedback from it. It's really enjoyable, and I just come at you happy, very happy about it.
Quite simple, really. I love being my adorable cute self, and I love taking photos myself, being cute and adorable and fluffy. Same with my friends. I enjoy going up to people and with their permission to take photos with me with their children. And also going to meetups. It's pretty fun going to meetups. All kinds of other people in fursuits. Really fun. People taking photos of us, having a blast, having lots of fun together. Like messing about and all that. It's quite silly. It's really fun.
How's the fandom impacted my life? Significantly, especially with my growth on my TikTok and everything. I mean, I have met so many people that I never would have talked to in the first place. Like, just links and links to other people. I mean, my community has grown so much, all thanks to you guys. It really does blow my mind. I never would have imagined I would have gotten here.
Well, the furry fandom, in a way how it's impacted me, is that I've always been of a person that's kind of kept to myself. But after I joined the whole furry fandom, it taught me to just go out and meet more people and get to know each other. And I've created so many new friends because of it. And being part of the furry fandom is one of the best decisions of my life.
It has given me a sense of community because it made me feel like what I was doing wasn't as weird as I thought it was. Because I thought I was just like by myself with this. And then on top of that, it did give me some form of newfound confidence and doing other things because there are a lot of different skills you can learn and you can have in this fandom. Like, we have art and you have making fursuits. We have people that make videos, YouTube videos, do charities and stuff. So it really helps with social anxiety and other problems like that too. Because you can just be yourself behind a cute mask, basically.
The fandom has impacted me in a very positive way. Other than my job, it's my main hobby. It's what I do to keep me happy. It's fun, and I usually have a good time.
Just knowing that there's a community that is very, creative and accepting. Like, I myself, I went to college for, art, and so, I'm already, understand, the concept of, being creative and individual, but with the furry fandom, it kind of takes it to the next level. And with the furry fandom, just like other fandoms, there's so many niche groups that you can actually identify or get along with. And also too with characters with cosplaying, usually with comic or anime convention, you're playing someone else, whereas the furry fandom, your character is you. It's more originality than other places. I'm not saying that they're any less valid, but it does have a more organic sense of being.
So, how has the furry fandom impacted you?
The furry fandom has impacted me quite greatly. It gave me a brand new confidence that I didn't have before. And just of recently, I've come out as non-binary because of this. Everybody's been so accepting in the furry fandom for who I am, and nobody's ever judged me for anything.
How has the furry fandom impacted me in some way? First off, I want to say that the furry fandom has given me a lot more confidence than I used to have. I used to be a very secluded person, very solo. I was very shy. I had a very hard time talking to people and meeting new people. It was very, very difficult for me to meet new people. Not so much anymore. Now that I'm in the furry fandom, it's very easy to meet new people, make new friends. The furry fandom is all-inclusive. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do. If you're a furry, you're guaranteed to find people with very similar interests. And you will make friends quite easily.
It impacted me for making good content for creators. I'm a TikToker and a little bit of Twitch streamer and some other things. And I do a little bit more YouTube. I'm not really. So I really like doing stuff.
How has the furry fandom impacted you in some way? So overall, the furry fandom has impacted me in a very, very positive way. I've made a lot of friends in this community, and within the past couple of months, I am very grateful to have gained a following online, especially on TikTok and on Instagram. And it's super cool to share something that I love, which is the furry fandom, with those who might be interested in it, or if they just want to get started in it, and it's really cool to see new people come to the fandom, or even ask me, hey, how do you get started in the furry fandom? What can I do? It's super cool to ask or to answer those questions for people, because you feel like, you're helping somebody out, and, you can, again, you have this common interest with them. So it's just super cool overall.
I already talk a little bit about how the furry fandom impacted my life, because I was a lonely guy, nothing to do, too shy. Now I'm outgoing and everywhere, especially in the Netherlands. If there's a cosplay event, I try to be there, because I want to be walking in this big giant costume. But this costume helps me also to go outgoing without costume, so I'm also a little bit opener without this. But still, I'm preferring wearing this on events because I'm shy and everything. But it makes me, it makes friends for me. It makes face my fears, I guess, to be surrounded with a lot of people and doing this interview. So yeah, that is actually what the furry fandom made me do. It made me go out and do funny things. What I missed in life for years and I didn't know I even missed. So yeah, the furry fandom makes me outgoing, do a lot more, have a lot more friends, and yeah, that was a huge impact for me on the fandom. Yeah. That's what I get from the fandom. Friends, meet new people. Yeah.
Well, it impacted me because, you know, I of course, like I was saying, I was going through depression and anxiety and things like that. Also, I do have a little bit of PTSD, which I don't mind sharing. And PTSD is a form fashion of just basically just, you know, anxiety, you know, stress, things like that. So it really helps me by just, you know, drawing. I'm an artist as well. So it, you know, it really brings out who I am, especially whenever I first got my fursuit back in 2014, whenever I made it. And absolutely enjoyed making the fursuit for my first time. I actually made it in one night, believe it or not. And I just went on from there and just got a new fursuit and made it with another friend of mine that I used to be friends with. And I've had a lot of fun since then, you know, involving myself, you know, with the furry community itself and other furries from all the different, you know, bouts of the world. I mean, I have friends all the way from Germany, all the way from Japan. And it's a really cool way to be able to meet people from different countries. So I asked about a few things that you enjoy doing as a furry. So one of the things I enjoy doing as a furry actually is when I'm at cons, I like to interact with not just myself and friends, but I like to interact with everybody, no matter disability, no matter color, no matter, you know, where they come from. It's all different, you know, bouts of the world, and you get to meet all kinds of people, and that's what it really should be about in the furry fandom is being able to not just interact with, you know, just your friends or people that you're you know, where you're from, but to be able to be able to meet other people from different countries and to be able to learn their ways of life and how they, you know, how they see the world and how they interact, or you know, the different you know, understandings of who they want to be in general.
How has the furry fandom impacted me in some way? Well, it's gone to show me that I'm not the only one. It's kind of like I'm not the only one. That's the biggest thing. I feel like I belong, and that's how it's impacted me. But at the same time, it's also helped me in some sense of kind of come out of my shell. Because in high school, or even today a little bit, but I'd always be the quiet, shy one who's off in the corner and just, meh, hi. And that's pretty much it. But like, even just wearing knocked or being as knocked, you know, it just kind of come out my shell a little bit, and I'm a little bit more adventurous than what I normally would be. So it's helped me try to realize that, like, it's not really much to be afraid of in social situations, but, you know, not all are good, but not all are bad either. So it's helped me try to be more outgoing and be more myself and be more me, because there's really nothing wrong with that.
The furry fandom has definitely impacted my day-to-day life. I actually make fursuits for a living currently, and I've gotten a decent amount of money for it. And it's been a great, very positive experience. You know, I have made a lot of new friends, and you know, I even have a boyfriend that's a part of the fandom that I wouldn't have met otherwise.
Biggest things that have impacted me as a furry within the fandom, I've become a lot more extroverted. I used to be really quiet, shy, I don't really talk to people much, but now I talk to everybody and I text everybody, probably even too much. I annoy people, I know. I've become a lot more sociable. I mean, not just with furries, but then with co-workers as well too, because I'm learning about all the different types of personalities and how to just be like a really social individual with others, as well as it's a lot of self-improvement. And I feel like I've learned a lot more and become a lot more outgoing ever since I become more active of a furry.
How has the furry fandom impacted you in some way? Well, kind of going off of the last point that I made, it has impacted me in almost every single positive way that I can think of. I really struggled in the past with social anxiety, introversion, and some other social skills that I had issues with growing up especially, and the fandom has really helped me cope through those things and help me to understand myself a little bit better. And it has taught me that I don't need to be afraid of social situations, and not everything is as it seems. The fandom is also a great place for me personally to express myself in creative ways, like I mentioned before, but also in loving ways and caring ways, because I like to think that I'm a caring and lovable person, but I don't really have a whole lot of opportunity to express that to people in my life. So the fandom has really given me that opportunity to help those who are in need, and also to listen to them and to be a friend to those who need it.
How did the fandom impact me in a way? I guess you could say the art. There's a lot of art out there that I've seen, I've seen like, stuff in museums, I've seen stuff online, but when it comes down to like the furry fandom art, it's beautiful in a way. It's very vibrant, very colorful, and it's like opening a window to an entirely different world. And that's what caught me, and that's what hooked me into the fandom, is just the way that some people can look at a blank sheet or a blank screen or a blank canvas and just go, I can imagine a world where these characters all live in harmony, or I can imagine a world where space exploration is out there and it's all fuzzy and warm, or you can imagine this whole entire like utopia of just fuzzy soft critters and everything. So I think in a way that's how the fandom caught me on, is just the imaginative art style of the entire fandom, whether someone is artistic or not.
How has the furry fandom impacted me? I would say from a social standpoint, it made a huge impact. I've met so many people from different walks of life, not only different personas, but just from all over the place. I've met folks from countries I probably will never be in my life. And that is a very, very rare and special sort of connection, in my opinion. I've also traveled quite a bit for the furry community, from Pennsylvania to Maine to who knows where in the future. I'm looking forward to finding out.
It's impacted me a lot. I've made in a good way, and it's caused me to have with my social anxiety, it's helped me tremendously. I mean, I've met some really cool people. It's changed my life a lot. Met a lot of cool people. So, and I hope I continue to meet awesome people in this fandom, and I'm glad that I joined, so.
So the fandom has actually helped me a lot, actually, because, I have massive, very bad anxiety. It's very hard for me to talk to people, very hard to small talk, and being my persona kind of helps. I didn't think I'd have paws and a head, but, it's helped me a lot grow as a character. And with the fandom, at least they're always supporting me always. Everyone is always nice, and it's really hard to get negative people that are in the fandom that would dislike you for you. So I'm very, very thankful.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain, but how I can put it is that I wouldn't be the person I am today of the fandom. So yeah, that's kind of how I can put it.
Without a doubt, being a furry has brought a ton of positivity in my life. There's just something really special about being able to escape into a world of cute, fluffy animals. And I've met so many wonderful people within the fandom. And it really just has inspired me to be a more creative person by inspiring me to create artwork. And even though I'm not nearly as active with drawing, and I don't draw nearly as well as I used to, I recently started playing guitar over quarantine. And it was definitely the creative spark that I got from being a furry artist that fueled my passion for the arts, even in the form of music that's completely unrelated to the fandom.
In all honesty, the community itself has impacted me extremely heavily. All in all, beyond everything that's happened, it's made me a better person. I've noticed that I've been caring a lot more about other people, like talking more to them. I've been trying to be there more for people, trying to create friendships. And I mean, it's something that happens, yes, when you join anything like on the internet per se, but I'm like really proud to say that I have a lot of friends all over the world, really. And I think that was probably the biggest impact that it's had on me, was getting to meet so many amazing people, making so many new connections, and I mean, just becoming a better person in general by knowing so many more people.
There's a lot of things I like to do as a furry. Lots of things I like to do. Especially play with my 500 and our RC trucks. Freaking love it. Love RC trucks. And I love the game as well. I love playing my Nintendo Switch and playing my PC. I absolutely love gaming as well. But I really enjoy doing commissions for people. Really enjoy it very much. But I love the game a lot. I'm a gamer. Love it, love it, love it. But yeah, that's kind of one of the things I like to do, and also help the community out. So, I'm very known for helping the community out with food lunches, helping the homeless out, doing a lot of things, doing charity events. But yeah, love helping out the community. Love it, love it, love it.
I really like going to conventions. They are so much fun because everybody likes you, and like you learn, you get to talk to new people and meet new people and see awesome new characters and other designs that you have never thought could like possibly be a thing. And what else do I like to do? Oh, I also like going to meets and stuff. So you can meet people in your.
I like to do DDR, which is Dance Dance Revolution. You might have heard it from, like it's those arcade games where you step on the arrows and you try to do all the rhythms, keeping up and trying to get the perfect score. So
yeah,
I would like to do that, and that's how I kind of got the inspiration for this character. I love to do TikTok videos. There's nothing really to them. I like to do a lot of improv, just be a goofball around the house since, due to COVID, I couldn't really go out in public yet. And, just act like a big house cat that's kind of climbing the walls ready to get out and have fun.
Well, as a furry, I like suiting up. It just gives me, a different kind of confidence that I didn't have. And I am actually an artist too, so I like to draw pictures. And fun part, I get to draw a lot of people's personas, and it makes me really excited.
What are some things I enjoy doing as a furry? Well, number one would be wearing a fursuit. That's number one for me, is wearing a fursuit. I love wearing these fursuits. They're very fun to wear. They look really cool. They give me more confidence as a person to wear one of these. As you can see, I have multiple in the background. This is my main one. I like to wear this one the most. Another thing I enjoy doing as a furry is making silly videos on social media. That's basically all I do. And number three would be public suiting at a furry convention. Furry conventions are amazing. For just about every furry within the fandom, that is the number one goal that just about every furry wants to do, is attend a convention. That is number one.
What are a few things that you enjoy doing as a furry? So, number one, making content. Again, for the past couple months, I've been making content, and I have gained a pretty good following, so thank you guys again. Making content is just always super fun. I've learned to do it more in my free time now, because it is you get a lot of motivation at the beginning, but then it's really hard to do it every single day. But yeah, I do it whenever I can. And again, I'm glad that whenever I do post stuff, people enjoy it, because I prefer quality over quantity, which is why I typically don't post every single day, because I don't want to be putting out, content just to put it out. I want to make sure that it's really good.
So what I enjoy in the fandom is of course making new friends, going out in costume, because yeah, I also love art and not making it because I can't draw. It's so horrible if I draw. Really, it's nothing. So, but I watch other art and I enjoy the art. I enjoy how people draw their characters picnicking or playing or just in the spaceship. There's some things that not possible in real life, but you can do it with your character in art, and that is so awesome to see what kind of ideas people have. Even in suits, what kind of options you have for a suit today is this really crazy. So I enjoy the suiting, I enjoy the art. Suit is also a form of art, I think. Yeah, I see that as art. And also making friends, going out, even doing things outside the fandom makes me enjoy the fandom. Because if I go with a friend and we do not do furry things, but it is a furry friend, I also enjoy it. So the social life of the fandom is very important for me because it brings me joy. If I'm doing it inside costume or outside, enjoy the music, enjoy talking, enjoy eating, because I love food. So yeah, that's what I do in the fandom and what I like about it.
A few things I enjoy doing as a furry. Well, whenever I was a kid, I used to really like making home videos with the camcorder and whatnot, and so I really enjoy doing TikTok videos. The biggest thing of that is making other people laugh, because there's just not enough smiles in the world, so I try to find funny stuff to do on the TikTok. Well, fursuiting's definitely fun, and again, making people smile. It's like whenever I put this on, my mom's smile on her face whenever she first saw Knocked, it's totally priceless. Definitely enjoy reading some of the furry short stories that some other furries have written. Comics, those are great too. Even some of the musician furries out there, they're pretty fantastic, and some of them are really awesome DJs. That's pretty much what I enjoy doing as a furry. Definitely just chilling out, hanging out with the community and having some fun and making new friends.
Things I do as a furry. What I'm doing now, wearing this fursuit. I enjoy public shooting. Anything from the local Walmart to a mall to even mini golfing. Everybody usually enjoys it, whether they're in my friend group or they're not. It's usually a fun time.
Things I enjoy in the fandom is definitely the meetups. I have yet to go to a convention due to our good old friend COVID, but with that, you know what I mean? Just getting out, seeing new people who are local, who are not, who just want to sit down and talk and hang out. I mean, again, I love the connections and being able to talk to you guys.
There's a few things I like to do as a furry. I mean, to be honest, as a furry and PCs, so I do like to play a little bit of video games now and again, as well as do content. So I like to do videos, I like to do streams. As you can see on the television over here, I also have a Nintendo Switch, so you can see. So I also like to play video games, amongst other things. I also am a hardworking college student. So right now I'm working on my computers and all that good stuff, and I'm finishing up my master's degree. See? When I'm not doing furry stuff, I'm also doing college. So I'm a very busy Dutchie. I got a lot of things going on. It's amazing how busy a Dutchie can be. So I gotta live the dream, right?
I would say one of the main things that I enjoy doing as a furry is getting to be with others who are also furries. I enjoy going to meets, I enjoy going to conventions, or I enjoy just hanging out with one friend one-on-one, and we can hang out and be together and have a good time together and enjoy this common interest that we're both into.
One of the things I enjoy the most is when I can, when I can come up with some stories for Sonas. I have more than over maybe like 3 or 4 stories that I've developed for my Sona personally. For my character, he's more of a kind of like a Star Trek adventurer. He travels the galaxies and discovers new life, new civilization, but also fends off the galaxy from just evil and people who wish to do harm to the galaxy. You know, that's one of them. The other one, I guess, is as I referenced before, you know, the art. You know, I personally enjoy doing a lot of art, and the way that I do my art is a lot of cyberpunk and heavy around the sci-fi kind of look. So, you know, I always enjoy doing that kind of stuff, and it always puts a nice smile on my face as well as it does in my inside. So that's definitely like two of the big things that I love. And just going out and chatting and hanging out with a lot of other furs, you know, that's the real fun part about it. You know, it's just being a part of that community, not only on a like a chatting on a server kind of thing. It's being there and actually being with that person and thinking, wow, me and this person are in some ways more or less kind of the same.
A few things that I love doing as a furry is definitely on the top of my list there is being out in public. It's always fun to walk around in suit, not only just by myself, but also in a group of people. Because the number of folks who come up to you and ask questions, take photos, are genuinely interested is just, it's real fun. And I always leave with a smile on my face. And of course the looks on little kids' faces when a 6 foot, almost 7 foot if you count the ears, jackal comes up and gives them a high five and things like that. Oh, it's great.
What I enjoy doing in Fursuit is I like to dress up during his for Halloween. That's what I like doing as a furry. I like to play games in my fursuit, sometimes just wear it in general. So
I enjoy doing a lot of things. Most of it's quite private. I don't really do that much and show it off that much because I'm a little bit, you know, shy. I do like doing artwork. Sometimes I like to dance. I do like meeting other furries. I do like playing games with other furries as well, like Super Animal Royale. Love playing, that's one of my favorite games right now. But other than that though, like I do tend to do a lot of things like that. I do take photos here and there and show off my suit, but in general, like I said, that's what I usually do at the moment. It's quite nice though. Yeah, the community's grown a lot actually from what I've seen back when I started. It was relatively big, yeah, but it's grown exponentially. So much has been improved. There's more conventions, it looks like. There's more people that I see online. You know, I see more furries that integrate into certain things, like VR, for instance. You know, VR chat, you see so many furries, like, just unbelievable. So yeah, I think it's growing a lot, which is a good thing.
Couple things I like to do as a boy is to take pictures and making people smile, and the list just goes on and on.
So, as a furry, I really love to make YouTube videos here in my studio. I also love to play music, and I also really love to play with my friends as well. Hey Grizz, you ready? Let's go, boys!
As a furry, I like to go bowling, play games, mainly Overwatch, because I want to be a furry gamer someday. Public Fursuit at malls and cities, TikTok, and someday travel. Sometime I want to get back doing YouTube.
So as I mentioned before, creating artwork has been something that I've very much enjoyed over the years that I've really been trying to get back into. However, currently I mostly just post photos of myself doing random things on my Instagram account, Oreo Cookie Pupper. I'd really like to make it out to a convention with my suit, but, you know, having Oreo during the pandemic, that hasn't really been an option yet. But I'm really hoping to make it out either to the Grand Rapids Comic Con or Midwest Fur Fest this year if I have the opportunity to. And maybe even both.
I mean, this is one. This is a very big one. I actually have my fursuit coming. It's gonna be made and everything, and I can't wait. Dressing up like this or just like even putting on a fursuit head in general. The very first time I ever did it, it was just like, it was incredible actually becoming a character, you know, and when you take a picture of yourself in a fursuit head and everything, there was just something amazing about it. So this is definitely on like the top level of what I love about being a furry and what I love doing as a furry. I have not yet gone to a con yet. I actually joined the furry fandom right kind of at the start of a certain pandemic, and so I never really got to go to one yet, but I am planning on going to one this year, and I can only imagine that experience is going to be even higher on my reason on why I love being a furry.
What do I think of Darky the Kitty Fox? Well, Darky the Kitty Fox is a really good friend. He is very respectable, very funny, but he's a really good furry. He's a really good friend. I enjoy his company. I like talking to him. I enjoy talking to him a lot. He's a good friend. He always gives advice and tips, helps me out, and I really appreciate it. He's helped me so much. From making my fursona, all the way up to my fursuit, and I'm happy. And I'm happy that he made my dream come true, of originally my dream come true, my fursona, all the way up to today, to my fursuit. So Darky, thank you. You're really, really good friend, and I really appreciate it, buddy. He's my good friend, and you should meet him. You should get to know him more. He's a really good person. He's really good to talk to.
What do I think of Darky the Kitty Fox? Well, I'd say I love his channel. His channel is absolutely amazing. I love his fursuit videos. I absolutely love his gaming videos, his RC videos. I love all of his content. He's a really great guy. And I love how he answers questions on his Monday live streams, and how he helps us young furries to try and make our way through it.
I think he's a really great guy. It's funny because I met him on YouTube. Like, I first saw him on YouTube with a slew of other new fursuit makers. Not makers, but like fursuit content makers on YouTube. And he was just one of the ones that I watched. And just to see him grow for such a small channel to something even bigger now gives me hope that if I choose to do YouTube one day, or in any of the social media platforms that I have, I could make it somewhere in life with more consistency and more determination. If he can get somewhere, you know, why can't I get somewhere?
All right. Thank you so much for answering these questions.
No problem. Thank you for having me. I had so much fun.
He actually contacted me through Instagram asking me to partake in this, so I looked at his YouTube channel. It's actually really cool. He does a lot of RC cars. Looks like he's still he has a Patreon page, and looks like he's definitely trying to, you know, grow as an artist, as a video producer. So I meant, hey, more power to you.
So you think Darky the Kitty Fox is pretty cool then, right?
Yeah.
He's cool?
Oh, very cool.
Cool. All right, and finally, it will be the thanks for having me, thanks for talking message. So do you want to say to Darky the Kitty Fox and your viewers, thanks for having me and thanks for talking with me?
Thanks for having me and thanks to talking to me. Love you.
Love you too. Perfect.
Well, Darky's a really awesome person. I really love their content. And to be honest, I really love their persona. It really gives me some Umbreon vibes, which just happens to be my favorite Pokemon.
I'll be honest, I have only recently discovered Darky the Kitty Fox, so I don't really know much about him, but I have subscribed to his YouTube channel, and he seems like a really nice person. He makes good content. His videos are quite enjoyable. I'm gonna have to watch more of them. I'm sorry I haven't really watched many of them, but I am going to watch more of your content. Trust me on this. I'm gonna watch more of your videos. They do seem quite good. Anyway guys, that was the last question. So again, I am Tongora the Circle.
thanks for having me, and thanks for watching.
I think of him, he's a good guy, and I appreciate his work he does on Forza Horizon 4, and I hope to talk to him more often and get to know him more. And I love his personality and all that, and I really appreciate all the work he has done. And again, if you want to follow my socials, he might link them in the description. I can give them to him. And yeah, I really love this furry fandom, and thanks for watching. Thanks for having me, and thanks for watching, guys.
What do you think about Darky the Kitty Fox? So, Darky the Kitty Fox, obviously, like a crazy adorable shooter, hello, and a very nice person. I am very grateful that I had the chance to talk with him. I'm extremely grateful that I also had the chance to be in this video, and thank you for inviting me to do this video. It's really fun and it's really great. And also, like, a kitty fox, literally so cute, hello. I'm just a husky, no hybrid. But yeah, kitty fox, super adorable, love the combination, it's great. Yeah guys, this has been Eston, thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys soon. Hopefully I'll see you guys at BLFC, and also I'm gonna hopefully do a YouTube channel soon. But yeah, thank you guys.
What I think about Darky the Kitty Fox, I actually didn't know him until he messaged me if I can join a documentary about the furry fandom, and I was like, he's asking me and he don't know me? What? So that was new for me, new experience. I think, yeah, sure, why not? So of course I started watching his YouTube channel, and I saw a few videos about a documentary about furry fandom he has right now on his channel. It's very nice, very good one, I love to watch it. It's also a very funny character who explains in an interview other things about the fandom very nicely, and also I like his game videos because I see some Pokemon videos between them, and I've not seen them all yet, but what I have seen so far, yeah, I will watch it definitely again. So yeah, I like it. I like the guy so far, what I know, because he asking me, an unknown person. I do not understand yet, but so yeah. So I thank you very much for even having me in the documentary, because you don't know me, I don't know you yet very well. So thank you so much that I can join him and give him a like, give him a thumbs up, whatever, because so far I know he's a nice guy and he deserves it. So thank you very much for having me, and see you later.
What do I think about Darky? Come on, man. If it's not his booming YouTube channel or his Instagram channel, my man is always out there. Again, gave me this awesome opportunity to be out here and being able to talk to you guys. So again, thank you. I really do appreciate it. And man, keep doing you, man. Do whatever makes you happy. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for having me. Do what makes you happy. And one more time, thank you for having me on here. Have a good day.
What do I think about Darky the Kitty Fox? Well, I think you're a very nice individual. I really have not really, interacted with you as the person that much, but I would really like to get to know you. You seem like a really nice individual, and I really hope that, that maybe this YouTube channel maybe can go a little bit farther for everybody, not just for yourself, but just for the fandom itself. Maybe a little bit more information from other furries who have experienced things. So yeah, other than that, guys, thank you for watching Kitty Fox's lovely video about, about other furries and things like that. And other than that, you'll have a good rest of your day, guys.
What do I think about Darky the Kitty Fox? I'll tell you what, his persona is pretty cool. I really like it. And being a kitty fox, I'd have to say he's the first one that I've seen that was that kind of hybrid, and it's really cool. I haven't known him for very long, but I do follow him on Instagram, and a lot of his stuff and his ambitions are pretty amazing. I hope he definitely keeps going up in his subs on YouTube and reaches that star that he's reaching for, to be that furry producer that he's having fun with. And I definitely wish all the best for him, and I hope that he's very successful in his life. And it seems so far he's doing pretty good at it, and kudos for you. Be like fist bump. Boop. But yeah, I think he's a pretty cool guy. He's definitely one of the good guys out there. So keep reaching for the stars, bud. But thanks for having me, and thanks for watching, and have an awesome day.
Now, what do I think of Darky the Kitty Fox? I think he is very nice, he's very adorable, and I really appreciate him for letting me be a part of this. So, yeah, thanks for having me, and thanks for watching. Bye.
What do you think about Darky the Kitty Fox?
I think Darky the Kitty Fox is a really cool person. I would love to meet him someday in real life. And I really like his videos a lot. Thank you so much, Darky, for having me on this documentary. And yeah, bye.
What do you think of Darky the Kitty Fox? Well, first of all, I would say the obvious. He's really cute. Okay, if you don't think that he's really cute, then there's something wrong with you. But honestly, he is adorable. He's really nice and creative himself. He brings a lot to the table in terms of variety for the furry fandom in his videos and in his content that he produces, but also he has a really big heart. I've known him for a little less than a year now, but I have to say, this individual, Darky the Kitty Fox, is a true light in this furry fandom that we need, and that we need to hear from, and someone that we could all learn something from. Darky, you keep doing what you do best. Thank you for being you. I want to thank you so much for having me. This was such a pleasure and a lot of fun to do. I really appreciate the opportunity, and thank you for watching.
What do I think about Darky the Kitty Fox? I mean, I think highly of him. You know, a dude such as himself with an amazing YouTube channel and probably a really amazing community. I think that's awesome. And when I first met him, I met him over Telegram, and we were talking about Forza Horizon 4. And, you know, we chatted about that for a little bit. And then later down the road, I guess, we ended up playing Destiny 2 together. So there was stuff that we could relate to on a gaming level. And when I started looking into his YouTube channel and all that stuff, I thought, you know what, that'd be kind of fun to be a part of, you know, some of the projects he does. And doing this whole entire interview thing, I thank him from the corner of my heart. So but yeah, like, Darky is an amazing person. I definitely would love to hang out with him and maybe go have fun and maybe go for walks like on a hiking trail or something like that. But he's an amazing person, and I thank him from the center of my heart for allowing me to be a part of this project.
What do I think about Darky the Kitty Fox? I don't think that we've actually even met in person yet. This may be the first time he's even seen my face. So, from that point of view, I can't really say. I haven't gotten to know him well enough yet to feel like I can say anything about him. However, what I can speak to is his actions, to pull together as many furs as he has, to put together this program, this project, really speaks to him as a person, because it can't be something easy to do. You know, it's not like you just set up a webcam and talk. You know, there's tons and tons and tons of different voices that he's going to be listening to, that he's going to compile into what you're seeing now. And that alone, the physical act of editing all this together and putting all these people in one place for you to watch is nothing short of a Herculean task, I'm sure. And even to have the idea to do this in the first place is amazing. You know, it shows immense proactivity on his side of things, and it also shows just how likable he is to get all these people together to do this. You know, it's magnetism in a way. So I'm very happy to be here and very excited and proud to see what he does with all of this.
So now, if I'm not much mistaken, you guys should see some footage of things that I've done in my fursuit. I do apologize if there are a lack of video footage of me in suit. I don't often record myself while in suit. I rely on others to do that. So with that said, I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope that this has inspired you, and who knows, maybe this will be a lifestyle choice you'll pick up someday down the road.
Oh, I think DarkTheKittyFox is doing awesome. I'm really proud of him, how he's built his channel, how he's brought people together, and he's allowing people to be part of his videos and I'm really proud of him, how he's built up channels, he's done very great things, and that's an amazing fur, and I like his content, and I just want to say I'm very proud of him. And I just want to say thank you, man, for having me a part of your videos, and it's very good. And what the content you do is very awesome. So, and I'm sure the things you've done are just absolutely amazing. And I just want to say God bless you, man. And I want to say thank you for offering me to be in some of your videos, and it's truly awesome and blissful. So
I think he's actually quite a nice guy. Very nice guy, actually, and I like him always. Cool, makes really good content, like the Forza, like the COD. Makes really good production, you know. A bit jealous, so no, he's a nice guy though, from what I've seen, what I've talked to him. You know, I'm glad he's bringing me here as well to talk to you guys as well, so I can share my experiences with you. But no, he's cool. I really like his suit as well. It's so good. So thank you. So that's the end of the video, so thank you a lot for bringing me onto here. Thank you. Big dog whoop you out.
I think Darky is very cool and nice and incredible person, and boy too. And I really love to watch his videos. His videos always make me so happy. And yeah, I mean, the list just goes on and on about him because he's just so amazing. Thanks for having me, and thanks for watching. Bye!
Oh, and go check out my friend Darky the Kitty Fox's channel. I've really enjoyed his content for a long time, and I guarantee you won't be disappointed. But, this is Spectre. We'll see you all later, and have a great furry day.
Darky is the fursuiter that got me interested in fur bowling. Thank you for inspiring me in fursuit bowling, Darky. Thank you for inviting me and watching.
One of the very first things that stood out to me about Darky when he first dropped me a follow on Instagram was how unique his persona is. And after Darky gave me the opportunity to be in this documentary, I decided to check out more of his stuff, and I have to say I'm actually pretty impressed. He's a very talented creator, and I highly recommend that you drop him a follow on Instagram and a subscription on YouTube. Well, thanks for having me, Darky, and thank you for watching.
I love watching Darky's YouTube videos. They're so much fun. He's so entertaining. Just amazing all around. I don't even know like really the right words to explain. Just really entertaining and really fun, really enthusiastic.
Wow. Needing a uniform.
Is it a video?
Yeah.
Good. Say hi, Michael.
Hello.
How's it going?
Is he... What do you like about Darky the Kitty Fox, Michael?
He's big.
And is he your best friend?
He is my best friend.
Okay, so I'm just going to answer the questions, and you can kind of edit it as you need it. Viv is going to help me ask the questions so I remember them. I did.
It's really good. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, what I like to do is I like to go. I've actually ran out of things to say about the boot pen. Things to do with it. I mean, I could eat it. It's probably frowned upon. I could click it 3 times like Boris did in GoldenEye. Hopefully it's not one of those grenade pens.
But I kind of need to work on my moves and kind of get a full bodysuit again. I lost my full bodysuit in the mail, unfortunately, thanks to the United States Postal Service, but that's another
Okay, I think that part's gonna get cut out, but that's fine.
Hello, sugar.
Hi.
This is my wife, Lauren.
This is my
very cute.
This is my husband, Darky.
Yep.
Darky.
Having a good time?
Yes, I am, Darky. I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Me cheeks. Need my glasses. Alrighty. Let's begin with the interview.
What made you become a furry?
Should we wait for the guy to leave?
Think, hey, this probably will help my anxiety and sorry if I'm doing that. But anyway.
If there is an event, I'm there. And then still I don't you. Can you edit this out? Thank you.
Sideways N. I don't know if that's a backwards N or a right side up N, but sideways. Oh my. Okay.
Are we done? Ugh. Ugh. What a sweaty piece of thing. You can see how hot it is in my body. It's all sweat. Unbelievable. That is hot. Well, a little Easter egg for that. Don't wear a fursuit in a hot room that's literally 98 degrees. You can see how hot that, how wet that is. You can see it back camera better. That is sweat all over my freaking body. Ugh. Yeah, it's hot. That should be a little blooper. Even my paws are wet.
3, 2, 1.
The boop pen of boopiness because the beans don't touch the screens right. Well, I mean, they touch it, but they just don't manipulate it right. Oh my god. Okay, anyhow, let's put this over here so I'm not holding on to it and waving it around like a wand.
Hey, Sweet Cheek. I love you.
I love you too,
Good.
Darky the Kitty Fox.
It's Sir Dark the Kitty Fox.
Sir Darky the Kitty Fox.
Cool. So that's the intro. Introducing yourself. Now to the questions.
All right.
Question 1. What made you become a furry? Oh, wait a minute. I already asked question 1. Oh, well, they can fix that in editing.
Yeah.
Give me that camera. Oh, sweet. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go on our honeymoon. Woo!
What made you become a furry?
It's gotten me to the point where I have actually made first. Well, I need to restart it.
My handy dandy screen touchy pen thingy. Because it's really hard to do with hand paws. So I'm going to set this down over here. There we go. Okay.
Question for fans. They're just gonna ask because you're in the video. Would you be a furry or try one day?
I will try one day.
How does it feel having a husband that's a furry?
Fine in me. It's fine to me. I think I like it, so.
Do you think it's damn cute?
Yes.
Good.
The boop pen of doom. Comes in handy.
I don't wanna be caught up inside your self-righteous symphony. I